Hi guys, welcome to another video. I thought I'll make this video as I've owned this car for just over a year, and I thought I would share some of my thoughts, which I don't think they should have cut costs in, and some stuff they should implement for the newer models as well. So to begin this video, as you can see, the rear brakes have drums, the front brakes has discs. For the newer facelift, I really hope Skoda implements discs, especially for the 1.5 liter, because it will really help it with the braking. Furthermore, this car currently comes with just a rear view camera, so adding a 360 camera can also really help this car for city driving. Or if not even a 360 camera, they should at least implement front sensors. Another thing Skoda should keep in mind is when they're selecting their tire suppliers. As you can see, I've just owned the car for less than a year. It came with MRF tires from the showroom, and keep in mind this is the top model, the 1.5 liter Monte Carlo, but you can see I've only driven 20,000 kilometers and the tires are already wearing out and they are not in good condition at all. So I would really recommend the brand to use some better quality tires, at least something that can last for 30, 40, 50,000 kilometers. Hi guys, as you can see, I've just reached 20,000 kilometers. I'm getting an average of 9.9 kilometers long term. And what's one advice I would give for this cockpit over here is with this tire sensor light. Now, it's good that the car is able to tell when the pressure is low, but I feel like they should have implemented a system where we can see the pressures, on how much the pressure is per car, just like every other single modern car. Another thing I would recommend Skoda would be to avoiding using gloss black parts like this, as you can see, because these gloss black parts are pretty much implemented pretty much everywhere where you can think. Over here in the steering wheels, over here, these are just prone to scratches, and it doesn't really feel premium because these pretty much get scratched immediately within a couple of days of ownership. Another feedback for the brand would actually be with the sunroof. Now, as you can see, this car comes with a sunroof, but I wish as soon as we open it, the internal parts weren't visible, because you can see there's still grease and other things from the manufacturing date, and it's pretty much visible. You can see it slightly coming down from here. Spending 23 lakhs on a car, it shouldn't really come like this, especially this part, because this is not functionant at all. This is just here for display. And the most important part that I would ask Skoda to improve would be the horn of this car, because spending 23 lakhs on a car after taxes on road, and every single time you honk, this is the sound you get. Like you can see, it's not a premium sound. It doesn't really match the brand's name, and they should have just used a more powerful and premium horn. Now, I think that the screen, the digital cluster, they're both phenomenal. They're pretty decent. There's no lag as such that I faced. What I think Skoda should really improve is the side glass. And the reason for that is because they make a lot of sound. Like, listen to this. When I take it down, that's a lot of sound. And listen to when I take it up. And then you can see that there's a lot of sound coming from the glass. Another thing I would actually recommend for the engineers or the executives at Skoda is to update the start and stop feature in this car. Now, don't get me wrong, the start and stop feature is available in this car. It works well, it switches off, reserves fuel, and does whatever they claim it does. However, I believe it poses a safety concern. And the safety concern comes with whenever the car switches off, when the car turns on again, it slightly rolls back. Now, if you're in back-to-back traffic, bumper to bumper, with the car rolling back, it could possibly hit another car in the back. So I feel like there should be an auto-applied brake to that as well. I think if Skoda does implement some of the things I do say, it would actually make the buyers a lot more happier, as well as their desired clientele are pretty much car enthusiasts, especially the people who would buy the 1.5 liter Monte Carlo. Thank you for watching. Do let me know if there's anything you think I missed or some things that you would wish that Skoda would have done differently. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys.